Last time we talked about Visible, now we're talking about Google Fi, or formerly known as Project Fi. So this is Google's own prepaid MVNO, which utilizes 3 different carriers, really 2 now. So Sprint, T-Mobile US Cellular, Sprint, T-Mobile, and now 1, so it's really 2. So we spent about 3 months with it, and we're going to tell you the ins and outs, what you need to know, and should this be your next carrier. So let's start off with the basics. What does Google Fi offer? Flexible pay-as-you-go, which is broken down to a 20-month fee and then $10 per gig you use that caps out at 8 gigs. Or you have the unlimited plan, which is $70 a month plus taxes. That's the one I'm paying for. It comes about $77 after everything. Both plans offer unlimited calls, texts, full high-speed hotspot, no data caps, 24/7 customer support, family plan features, Google's own VPN, and spam protection. So in the process of shooting this video, Google Fi just dropped a 3rd option, which they call Simply Unlimited. And exactly with that, just Simply Unlimited. So it's just unlimited calls, texts, data. You get calls to Mexico and Canada as well. No hotspot, no Google VPN, no international calling beyond those 2 countries. And you get to miss out on that Google One cloud storage of 100 gigs. So that's an option now for starting at $60 a month for 1 line. It goes up, you can go up 6 lines. Once you get past 3 lines, it's $30 a month per line. Still same data caps at 22 gigs before throttling happens. Now, the flexible plan has a bill protection feature that applies to all data used and caps your bill so you won't pay too much. So everything go past 6 gigs of data, they won't charge you extra. Because at that point you're paying about $80 a month. And then of course, after the next billing cycle, you start all over. So if you're using the flexible plan, if you get 15 gigs, if you go as high as 15 gigs, they'll start throttling you. If you're on the limited side of things, if you go over 22 gigs a month, they'll start throttling you. So Google Fi has family plans, and it maxes out at 6 lines. So if you have a bigger family, or you're kind of trying to do something with friends and family that you might require more lines, then this is something you need to know. Google Fi's international plans definitely might be one of the best prepaid options for international access for those of you who definitely need it or plan on using it in the near future. I say that because it offers free texting, free calls to over 50 countries. You can call any number abroad or overseas on overseas cellular networks for a flat rate. Of course, we'll have a link if you want to know exactly what those rates are, because of course it's as low as 20 cents per minute, but each country has different, Google's broken down different deals, so each country will have different rates. So we'll have a link in the description for those of you who want to know exactly what you'll wind up paying. Now, you don't have the super wide variety of phones for those of you looking to actually buy your phone through Google Fi. You have the usual suspects of the Pixel line, the 4A, 4A 5G, and the 5, the Galaxy S21 line, which is the S21, S21 Plus, S21 Ultra, and the Moto G line. But it does support the iPhone, so if you have an iPhone and you just want to swap out carriers, you can use that as well. And then speaking of the app, it's very cool and effective in regards you can monitor your data, how's your data going. If you come on any hard times, you can actually pause your service. You can add or remove family members as well as split the bill with them. And then if you're rocking out, you're not using a hell of a lot of data, you can go from unlimited to the flexible one. You can do that all within the app. So that's definitely a good thing to have without having to call or send an email or do all the stuff to do it. You can just do it all at ease. You can see how much you're paying, see when your bill cycle's over, all the stuff you would want to see in a modern day app. And as far as speeds, I got pretty good speeds. But the cool thing worth noting is that when I had to use a hotspot, those same speeds I were getting, as long as I got battery in my phone, just keep the party going. And which is great because I think Visible has a very low 5 megabits per second hotspot speeds. And overall, it's been a really good experience. It's been, even though we're getting there, the Visible, Google Fi, they both have been great in regards to speeds. Visible's very been consistent. I just find myself getting a little bit faster, consistent speeds on Google Fi. We'll save that battle in detail for another video. This is definitely something to pick for. So people who uses their hotspot every here and there or often, might want international plans when things start opening up. So if you're in the market for those few things, this definitely be the way to go. And if you're not, you need to check to see network coverage, who out there has the better coverage of your area in regards to carriers, and then that'll better serve you in regards to which prepaid option you want to go with. So if you have any questions or comments, make sure you sound off in the comments below. Could have been anywhere in the world. We appreciate you for being here. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.